Hey, this is Stoney from Animal Equipment by Stoney. I'm here to talk about seal nets. I get a lot of these, and I'm going to try to explain so it makes it a little easier than just the drawings that you're going to get, and we don't do any without a drawing. This particular net here is basically a 90-inch seal net. They come in three sizes. The 72 and the 90s I actually have suspensions for. The 115s can only be done on the V1s, which is the rods that stick straight out like this and makes a triangle. Your hem here is basically 5 inches deep. This is double meshed right here. Now, coming down to 5 inches, you have another 3 inches before it starts to taper inwards. You need to keep this in mind. So that first 8 inches is straight and then it starts tapering. This may matter to your measurements as you go down. The straps here can be added or left off. These, the standard ones, are 5 inches to here and another 3 inches. So this is a 16-inch overall strap. So when I ask you, or if you want a deeper or longer strap, you need to tell me your measurement either on one side or the overall length. And remember, it's going to be folded in half. So 16 inches only comes to 8. All right, coming down, you have your center, which is usually in the B mesh. Now, some people want just straight D mesh all the way down, okay? But a lot of them like the B because you can see the animal and everything else. As it tapers down, you're going to give me the measurements across the side, which this is about 20 inches. And then from there to the bottom, this is about 12 inches. And then across this bottom, you're going to tell me that hole opening. Now, this one has a little extra strap right here. That's what the customer asked for so they can pull it over. It's not part of the normal net. We get close in the measurements. This 90 here is actually cut at over 100 inches. And by the time we sew it and it starts shrinking as you sew, it brings it down closer. So when you're taking a measurement on trying to figure out what size net that you may have gotten in the past, just keep that in mind when you're stretching it, and I'll show you. Your hole, I get a lot closer, okay? There's still a little bit off, but everything else can be plus or minus at least an inch in doing the sewing. When we dye it, it shrinks up and everything else like that from the hot water. Just got to keep this stuff in mind. Basically, what you would do is if you were taking an old one off and don't know the measurement, take it all the way off. Think about a pillowcase, stretch it nice and tight, and you're going to take a measurement from here to here. This one right now would probably come closer to about 50 inches, maybe a 49. So it's going to be an odd number. Don't worry about that. We'll get you down to what you need. Just keep all this in mind when you're measuring, when you get down to your bottom, so that you know that your hole opening and everything else like that. If you have any questions, just ask, okay? There are additional items, like I said, this little strap so they can pull it over. If you want things added, that's fine. If you want them dyed brown, that's fine. If you want to leave them white, that's fine also. All right, this is Stoney from Animal Equipment by Stoney talking about seal nets. Got any questions, give us a holler. Thanks a lot.